I stumbled on a bug with player DNA and the signature styles for ball handling. I don't know if this is a new bug. I have not noticed this before. I haven't seen anything about this before. But basically, whenever you import or export a player with DNA, it will randomly change the signature style ball handling for the new categories that are on there that weren't on the previous 2Ks. So, for example, if I go in to create a player, and I go into Mookie Blaylock here, and I go to his signature styles, you'll see he's, for these new categories, it's Steve Francis, regular breakdown, Cade Cunningham, aggressive breakdown, Darius Garland, escape moves, Devin Booker, crossover combos. So those are the ones we're going to keep an eye on: Francis, Cunningham, Garland, and Booker. Now, if I export him into DNA, and then I go into my DNA list, and we go into the signature styles, and you can see they just all changed to basic there. Regular, aggressive, and crossover combos changed to basic. The Darius Garland escape moves remained. And that's within my local DNA. So now let's fix that in here in the DNA screen and fix this to Francis, Cunningham, and Booker. Okay. So now I've kept those changes. If I go back in, you'll see it sticks. There they are. Francis, Cunningham, Garland, Booker. Now if we go back to create a player, and I want to import that DNA, you'll see they all change again. They're all three normal. If I go into a roster, and let's say I go to one of these generic guys on the classic teams, which are usually the best for importing DNA over. And I import. Keep in mind, this is all still local DNA that my local saved DNA that I'm importing from. There's Mookie, and they've changed again. So now it's Jordan, Donovan Mitchell, Garland, and Booker. So the Garland, the escape moves one stays still. This one actually stayed the same, Booker, but these two changed. Now, there is a way to get around that, or to make sure if you're going to add them to a roster, you need to add them from this, either need to add them from this created players list, or if you add it from DNA, just know that you're going to have to fix those. So if I add Mookie Blaylock here, I can add him to free agency or to a team from this list. And so if I copy him in there to free agency, then you'll see that this is fine. Francis, Cunningham, Garland, Booker. So it works fine. So it works fine from that screen, but DNA just doesn't work. And then, or well, it just has that little error. So if I get rid of, let's get rid of this DNA, and then I'll show you the 2K share issue, how that has the same issue. So if we go back to Blaylock, we go into signature style, you can see there it is, Francis, Cunningham, Garland, Booker. We export them, but this time we're gonna do it to 2K share, and we're gonna overwrite. There's already one in there. We're gonna write over that one. And yes, let's replace it. And if we're going to download from 2K share, there's Mookie. and you can see it changed again. Normal, normal, normal. And if we download again, it should mix them up again. Yeah, see, it's just totally random. Now it's Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, Garland, and normal. So, and the same thing will happen if you try and import into a roster. Let's go back to, you can see I downloaded those, or I imported those. It was the same file I imported, and they came up different both times. So it's just totally randomizing those numbers. It's not saving it incorrectly into 2K Share or to DNA. It's just when you're importing it back, it's just totally changing it. So this guy's normal Kobe Bryant, or normal Kobe Bryant, Embiid, Pro. And if we bring Mookie into here from 2K Share, now it's normal Kobe Bryant, Garland, Pro. So the escape moves one seems to be working. It's these other three, regular breakdown, aggressive breakdown, crossover combos that aren't working. So anyway, just something to be aware of, yet more of the everlasting DNA bugs.